So here we are. Good morning, everybody from Dumageddon. It's Saturday, 6:30. I'll be on till 7:30 maximum because we got to be somewhere at 8. Baby May's got an interview. Good news. We have to be in town at 8. So she's making me work. I guess it's the afternoon in America, Friday. So I'll wait for some people to show up, and then we'll have a little chit chat. I found it interesting. Hey guys, here we go. You hear me okay? Hey Michael. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you. May and I went to Pura Vida Resort last week, and we did some videos from there. And it's kind of like a high dollar place. And they have, okay, cool. You can hear me. Thank you, buddy. I'm good, Joshua. Shout out to Big Sky. Shout out to my friend Daryl. I don't know if he's watching or not, but he did me a solid yesterday. Appreciate that. Anyway, what was I going to tell you guys? Oh yeah, we went to this resort, and it's like this high dollar resort, and everybody was making comments. I don't think I did the videos in context. In other words, showing the whole thing. I was just showing rooms, and then May went over and did the condominiums, which were really high dollars and all that kind of stuff. And everybody was saying, it's too much, it's expensive. And I get that. I mean, the Philippines, we all equate with cheap, right? All of us old farts on our little Social Security checks. We're thinking, can I live there on $1,000 a month? And then May and I literally were walking around $1 million condos. And the interesting dynamic about all that is while I enjoyed myself, we had a good time. May's sister came and visited with us. And but when I was in the condo area, we actually had to be escorted in by staff, okay, because they didn't want lowlifes like us walking around their fancy condo place. I actually got kind of, I don't want to say nauseated, but I just got this lousy feeling come over my body as I was wandering around all these rich people. And nothing against guys having money, but it's just guys with money I've found that I don't like because let me take that back. Guys where money is their identity, I don't like. And they just have these attitudes, holier than thou, better than you. We have to live in this compound kind of thing. And, but the point I guess I wanted to make was everybody said it was too expensive. This dive resort we went to is for guys with money, and they expect that kind of lifestyle. And they can come, they can scuba dive, they don't have to schlep their stuff. They got 100% attention. There's, everything they do is top of the line there. And so I was shocked because I've lived here almost 4 years. I had no idea that any place like that even existed. I've seen some $1 million houses out here, but they're far and few between. But I never even knew that compound was there. So shows you what I don't know. Oh, and I started I signed up last night to start a membership. And the membership is a deal where you guys can join, and then there's videos or live streams for members only. And it's a test balloon that I'm floating. And when I was looking at it on YouTube, they started off at $4.99 a month you would have to pay. And then I think it went to $14, then $24, and then $100. I mean, it's stupid money. And I was playing with the box, the drop-down box, and I found one for 99 cents. So that's what I signed up for. And the man buns have to review it and approve it. And I know it's 98 cents too much, but if there was one for a penny, I would do it. And the reason I'm doing it is it's just, I don't want to go out and make a bunch of additional videos and extra videos and special videos for a Patreon account or anything like that. And it's obviously at 99 cents a month. It's not to make money, but I want to do it as a test balloon in March and maybe do some concerts with Jason Evans for one, and then just do some live streams with members only. And I can set it up to where there's a preview. In other words, you guys who are members would know about the live stream going on, and let you guys pick a topic. And I'll probably run that program for about 1 month and then just shut it down, because I think it would work really well on Baby May's channel, where she could do the one for $4.99, because the YouTube thing is, she calls it her future. And for me, it's a hobby. And so, but she loves to do extra videos. And she likes to do, her bikini thing and her dancing thing. And I told her that her and I could do an interview or something like that, put out a couple of different behind the curtains kind of stuff. We could talk about whatever subject the members wanted to talk about. So be interesting to see what happens. And that's that. And tomorrow here is going to be Valentine's Day. And I have something special planned for May, but she doesn't know about it. She's laying behind me because she still doesn't feel good. What's the temperature? It's about 70. It's going to be a nice day. It looks like no rain for once. It's been raining like crazy. Thanks, man. So let me see. Let's see what's going on with the old commentos here. Love the channel. Thank you very much. Glad you can hear me. Lone Wolf, how are you? Here's Upland Dave, formerly China Dave. I always thought Upland Dave lived in China when I saw his name. Shout out for you too, brother. Let's see, what's Scott saying? I was at Tom Tom's day before yesterday. I go there a lot. And then I went with Jason Evans, who's the singer, and my friend Gary to a place called Coffee Groove. And Jason had received some donations that I owed him. And I finally sorted that out from Canadian dollars and British pounds and American dollars to find out what the total was. And then I was able to give him his money, which he was grateful for because he's on new medications that are expensive. And I wanted him to meet Gary, and him and I, the three of us, are going to try to get together and just do like a little Bible study, if you will, because there's no church here that any of us can really relate to. So we were all feeling like we're kind of fading away, so we want to get together with like-minded people and just have that. So let's see. I think I got a question here. Paul, I have a question. If you get married to a Filipino and become a citizen, can you own land? Thanks in advance. No, you can't. And become a citizen. That I don't know, buddy. I don't know how you get a citizen. I guess there's a way that you can become a citizen, but I honestly don't know. Bud Brown would know that. If you're subscribed to his channel, that might be a good question for him because he's got dual citizenship or something. But the only information I have about owning anything out here is that it's got to be in the Filipina's name or a Filipino partner, whoever you're with. So, and then there are legal agreements that can be drawn up to where if this happens that, you've got recourse. But for the most part, I just would figure that you would have an uphill struggle if there was a difference of opinion. So my theory is never buy anything out here you can't afford to walk away from, right? But I wish I could answer your question, Joshua. If I got married to May, it wouldn't change my status at all as far as land ownership. If I became a citizen here, I don't know how I would become a citizen here. I don't know if I can, to be honest with you. So I don't know. Hello to everybody. I'm not going to be on here very long. I just thought I'd give you an update and see what you guys thought about that membership idea. Like I said, it's not a money-making thing. It's just a test balloon that I want to float. Because I want to do it on May's channel. And May and I have this project that we're working on. And we're getting behind on it because she's been sick for a week. But she's still a trooper, man. She went out the day before yesterday and we got our wires crossed. I dropped her off, and then I went and met with Jason and Gary, and then I went to go pick her up, but we missed each other, and so she took a jeepney up, and by the time she got home, she felt like hell again. So I spent the whole day yesterday, and May spent the whole day yesterday here in the apartment. We never left, and neither one of us took a shower, so we're both a little funky. We just had a lazy day. Well, what are you going to do, right? I want to say hi to all you guys who are saying hi to me here. Let's see here. Yeah. The condos, again, it was like, that would be I would not be happy there. I would be unhappy in those condos. They got the special this and the special that. And that was kind of what I was trying to get away from. You know, I'm a minimalist. And so I love our little place because it's small and it's simple and there's no arrogance. That's the word I'm looking for. There's a lot of arrogance with the people that live in those places. And I like the millionaire next door type of guy. I know guys out here that are worth, I don't know, many millions of dollars. And they're just the nicest, most down-to-earth people you could ever want to meet. But I did encounter a couple of residents at this condo place that we went to, the high dollar place. And they were arrogant and just, above everybody. And I just can't stand it. How you doing, guys? Let's see. I get this question a lot lately. Have I ever caught anything like malaria or yellow fever? No, I haven't. I had a horrendous cough the first year that I lived here because it was really crowded when I first got here. There were a ton of people here. And obviously with COVID, things have thinned the herd a little bit. I don't mean people dying, but I mean foreigners leaving. But it was super, super crowded. It was really, really hot my first year. I was perpetually dehydrated. And I was breathing diesel smoke left and right from being in traffic because I was driving all over the place my first year. And the pollution was just horrible and hot. And so that's been my biggest obstacle. And that's gone. The cough is gone. I just seem to acclimate to it. And I don't, I've learned over the years, I've developed these by osmosis almost, these habits as to when to leave the house and when to stay home, what days to go out, like Saturday. Today's Saturday here, and Sunday obviously is tomorrow. But those are my two favorite days to go out on the scooter because the traffic is about 50% of what it normally is on Saturday, and it's about 30% of what it normally is on Sunday. So, man, I like to go buzzing around on those 2 days. It's just easier to navigate. It's safer driving, and there's less pollution. There's just less hassle. Yeah, well, I've been on both sides of it, and there's that old joke: you can either be a rich prick or a poor schmuck. But it's the people that make it. And I don't know, having a great big place and fancy this and fancy that, it just doesn't float my boat anymore. I mean, it used to be such a priority, and now it's more about the experiences. Like I said yesterday, me and I just stayed home and we had a great time. You know what I mean? And she didn't feel good, but we just we laughed and we were telling stories, and I was breaking her balls, and she was laughing, and we watched a little TV. We farted around on the computer. We talked about ideas, took naps, ate food, just hung out, and we didn't need a big place to do that in. Let's see here. Joshua, yes, I am an American. I'm married to a Filipino. I became a citizen last year in about 1 hectare in Cebu, and my name, no problem, as long as you are a citizen. Okay, well, there we go. Thank you very much for answering that question. I am an American married to, I became a citizen. I'd be curious as to know how you became a citizen. I imagine it's just paperwork, right? And are you a dual citizen? Are you Caribbean islands? Are you American? Oh, yeah, I am an American. Okay. So that's interesting. So there you go. Yeah, right? I got a lot of guys asking me about private messaging me about money. And I was going to do, but, I'm a procrastinator. I was supposed to do a budget video. And I thought, God, it's so repetitive because my budget really hasn't changed. And I've done like 2 or 3 already. But I've realized that there's a lot of new subscribers on the channel. And for some reason, there's been this crazy uptick of subscribers. And I don't know why, because the last 2 videos I put out didn't really catch anybody's attention. They were very low views. So I'm confused by that. But anyway, I appreciate the new subscribers, and I figure that it's not that hard to do a budget video. I got it memorized. It did change by about $100 because of the exchange rate. And so maybe I'll do it maybe I'll put it on May's channel. Maybe we should do a budget video now. I'm having tremendous thoughts. Maybe we should both do one. I should just do one on my channel and her channel. That way, let everybody in on it. And May, we got this great project that we're doing, and it's going to be an awesome thing. We're making something which I've got to keep private or else it'll get copied. I know that. And so we're keeping it under the radar. And then after we launch it, I know it's going to be copied by other people, which is fine. It's the greatest form of flattery, right? But it's going to be really cool. It's going to be something that we want to give away to you guys. Yeah, the old dog live streams or trying to stay alive. Let's see. Hello, Dog Man. I always watch May's videos and watch the ads. That's all we really ask, guys, is, you know what? The ads, here's the secret, okay? I know how boring and frustrating they are. So here's the dealio. When you turn on May's channel, and the ad comes on, that's the perfect time to just set your phone down, or if you're watching it on TV, and get yourself a nice hot steaming cup of coffee. And take your time stirring it so that goofy ad runs, and then watch the show. Because that's how she makes money. Let's see. Hello, Dogman. I always watch May's videos and watch the ads. I know May gives money to her father. Yes, she does. Do you know in what way does this help May's father? Actually, she gave them money once. That was back in January because they have a little business and their business license needed to be renewed, and it was 3,000 pesos, and they didn't have it. What May does is we go down once a month to a place called Hypermart, and we do what we call our big shopping. We buy a bunch of meat and not produce, but we buy the meat and all that kind of stuff. And I bought a freezer, and so we stock up on stuff. Like right now, the Philippines, or not the Philippines, but Dumaguete is out of chicken breasts, of all things. You can't find a chicken. You can find a chicken leg and a chicken wing and a chicken thigh, but you can't find a chicken breast. I don't know. So out of stock is common. But what May does, to answer your question, is she cooks up food and sends it once a month to her mother and her father because they don't get any protein. They eat a lot of rice and vegetables because it's cheap. Riza is doing good. Riza is doing her best to, shout out to all you guys that helped Riza. Riza's doing her best to, I got to have a conversation with Riza because she's got people wanting to join her on Facebook and she's already got 5,000 friends. So I told May Riza needs to come over here and I need to talk to her. And I wanted to hire her to help us with our YouTube stuff and give her another source of income. And then what else? She has this little online business. So that's one of the things that I really, really like about Riza is that she received some donations and she put the money to work. You know, she didn't just spend it or go out and buy herself a new phone or anything like that. She has an online business, so she's able to use some of those funds and put it towards the business and resell it. That's very common out here. May buys all kinds of crap off of Facebook. May buys all kinds of clothes off of Facebook, I should say. And her sister, Riza, has a little online business. And I think she sells stuff like toothpaste and soaps and clothes, whatever she can find. She buys it for $1 and tries to sell it for $2. And so I like that. It's little entrepreneur stuff because she's got 3 kids and she's a single mom, you know. Where's the chicken? The chicken's still in timeout. So Juan Carlos says, ain't nobody going to pay to listen to you for any type of dollars. So apparently Juan Carlos is not a fan. Thanks for your input. I'm not sure he did. And you know what, Juan? I don't blame you. I'm actually on your side on that one. I wouldn't pay either. Oh my God. There you go. Upland Dave, formerly China Dave. Thanks, man. I know you did. I like China Dave. Yeah, man, she's getting better, E-Man. I got her some antibiotics, a Z-Pack, and she went through that already. But she goes out and she overdoes it, is what it is. And she actually feels better once we get out and we buzz around and she gets some fresh air and a little activity and doesn't push it. The day before yesterday, she really pushed it. And like I said, we got all screwed up. I dropped her off. I came back. And then, the internet goes off or whatever. And we couldn't stay in touch with each other. And she ended up taking a jeepney, which is a big ass truck, home. And she just overdid it. Thank you very much. Live healthy, finish strong. There you go. She is okay. She's just sick, and she has issues with headaches. So I wanted to take her to the doctor, and she's like, no, they'll try to quarantine me. She's probably right. I said, you're right. We'll just stay away from the doctor right now because they're quarantine happy over again. Okay, here's another fan. Here we go again. As Saz Paul could see it coming. See, you're such a pity you sold out. Okay. Well, I am asking for 99 cents a month for 1 month. So, yeah, I'm a sellout. You're right. But, it's optional. So that's okay, Dave. Yeah, almost all of them. Yeah, I get it. You guys are good at breaking my balls today. I'm kind of enjoying this. I'm sorry, it's cold there, guy. The smallest province in the Philippines. Well, hello to you. All right, so let me just flash these up. I'm glad we're coming in loud and clear. This little microphone I bought was the best investment is. So let's see. There's Mr. Tom. I don't think he sold out, just running out of money. Ah, okay. See, these are known as, well, you know what they are. It's funny. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to Mr. Tom. These guys have their own little planet that they live on, and they call us e-beggars and sex bats and this and that and the other. And what confuses me is there's so many people that start YouTube channels to make money. And YouTube offers membership things, Patreon accounts, all these things, super chats, all this stuff for people that do YouTube to make money. And these guys think that it's some sort of crime. And I'm a capitalist. And I thought I explained it pretty well, that it was a test balloon that I was going to float. But these guys like to take stabs because they're in their mom's basements and they've got nothing going on and they don't have any friggin' money. I could buy and sell this guy. All you guys could buy and sell this guy. That's just my opinion. Dog days, yeah. Good old dog days. These are the dog days, baby. Let's see. So we'll just let all the dickheads go ahead and make their comments today. Let's see. How can start a corporation that own property? I don't know. I know that is possible. I did a video with a guy named George, who's a realtor. I think the P has got a video out. The Filipina P, if you're not familiar with her, she was on my channel like 7 or 8 months ago. And now she's way up there. She's got like 50, 60,000 subscribers and doing really well. But I think she's doing a thing on real estate. And she always talks to somebody like an attorney or whatever that could answer those questions. So I would refer you over there. Or you could just go to a website, I guess. What's up from Texas, man? Let's see. Yeah, that's the theory. That's just my own theory. Is because when we land here, my friend Bud Brown said our feet don't fall into wet cement and then dry and keep us here. We can always leave. And there may come a day where I just want to pick up and go, or I have to go. What if there's a coup? What if the peso goes to hell? What if this? What if that? What about a medical thing? So I don't want to leave behind $20,000 worth of stuff. So I would imagine that if I was to walk away from everything that I've bought, I would lose about $2,000 over 4 years. So I bought a couch, a bike, and a freezer. That's all I own, and some clothes. Good day. Good day, good day, good day. I like it when you guys chat amongst yourselves. Yeah, that's true. What's his name? Tom or whatever it was. He couldn't afford the 99 cents, could he? Because it's always the guys, whenever they talk about money or whatever, they're projecting. If they call you this, it's because that's what they are. Call you a liar. Yeah, everybody call you a liar? It's because they're liars. Or they call you a sex pat. It's because they have sex issues. And they project that on you because it's bugging them. It's, we all have a conscience and we all have this, some sort of barometer of morality, and they tend to want to throw it at you, or they're having money issues, or they just want to make fun of you, or they like to make fun of my age, and they like to say I look like I'm 90 years old. I don't give a shit. Let's see. For May, great. For you, no members. Okay. Well, that's what the test balloon is all about. And I would agree with that. I would agree with that because it is a hobby. And that's why I made it the 99 cent thing. I'll do it for 1 month. And I just wanted to see kind of how it worked before we did it with May. And then with her, we would do it because, like I said, she digs, it's her livelihood. It really is. And if she can do something that gives you value for your dollar, then why not? I'm trying to teach her how to make money without mopping floors. You know that May can't get hired anywhere in the Philippines because of her age. She's 35. And so she can't go to work at McDonald's or Robinson's or Lee Plaza or anything else. Her choice is and she doesn't have a college degree. So what's her options? Mop floors, be a nanny, whatever. Let's see here. I always get behind in the comments. I always talk too much. Hello, Paul. Really enjoy your videos. Retiring in September. Looking forward to relocating. I hope May's feeling better. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. She's going to be fine. Let's see. I had a good laugh when you first came in to see. Yeah, that's one of my favorite videos. It's when I went to my first 24 hours in Cebu, and you can't make that stuff up. I get chased by a ladyboy. All kinds of stuff was going on. We have oranges. We went and bought a bunch of fruit. Hey man, how you doing? Let's see. Thanks, Paul. Reach out to Bud Brown. Hope you have. Actually, I think the question got answered, my friend. But so the answer I guess is yes. You can become a citizen and you can buy property. I don't know the ins and the outs of it. But anyway, I guess the answer is yes. We had a kind viewer say he did it. Saudi Arabia. Wow, that's a ways from now. Thanks for joining us. South Carolina. Thank you very much. Let's see who we got here. Road to the Philippines. It's sad. I'm stuck here in Missouri with near zero weather. I built a new home on the island of Mindanao with my fiance and can't get to it. And it is frustrating. A lot of frustrated people trying to get over here. And I have no idea when it's going to open up. Let's see. Good morning to you from Indiana. How much money do I make from YouTube? Well, that depends on how many videos that I do. We call it beer money, but it's mostly AdSense money that we get. So it depends on if people watch the commercials. And it's not something that I would depend on. but I think May could in time. But you have to have a lot of views, and so having uh, if one of my videos to kind of answer your question to give you an idea because it varies is about $20 a video. If I get maybe 10,000 views on it, depends. Good morning to you from Indiana. Well, thanks for coming along. Yeah, guys in Mexico seem to be getting fed up with it. I don't know the details of it, but a number of my friends are in Mexico. Now, my other friend is in Medellin, Colombia, and I just spoke with him this morning, and he's digging it. So, might want to look at that. So, let me groove through these deals here. Let's see. Jack Russell, poor schmuck would prefer seeing cheap houses to rent compared to seeing arrogant housing condos. I guess that's a way of repeating back what I said. Yeah, this actually hits it more on the head. What else do you need as long as you enjoy each other's company, enough food to eat, and not spending all day worrying about money? I was having a conversation with my friend next door, Mark, and we were talking about it. And he's got a totally different aspect on it. He's out to earn. He wants to make big money and all that kind of stuff. And I think that's awesome. If I won the lottery tomorrow, it wouldn't change my lifestyle. I've said it before. The only thing I would treat myself to would be I would fly private. And it's not because I need to go in luxury. It's because I hate airports. And I know that they can jack you through the process. Let's see. I love you. Thank you. When you're at home, who cooks? Do you cook anything? I don't cook very much. May does all the cooking pretty much, and we keep it simple. Bacon, eggs, that kind of stuff in the morning. Lunch, I bought some ham and some cheese. A couple weeks ago, I stopped eating all the crap. I have a real bad sweet tooth, and December and January, I gained a lot of weight. But I was eating ice cream and cake and all that kind of stuff because of the holidays and all that hoo-ha. And so about 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, um, I I don't throw food away. And so May had a bunch of snacks and stuff in the house, and I ate them. And so, but now I've stopped. So I'm eating mostly protein, or trying to. And then I think in March we'll go full blown on the what am I trying to say? Intermittent fasting. 8-hour window of eating, and then that's it. Let's see. If not born, the parent cannot be a dual citizen, would have to give up U.S. citizenship. Again, I didn't know that. Hang in, hang in there, kids. Internet's getting weird. Yeah, thanks, Caribbean Island. We needed that information. Hey, Big Al, doing that. Doing good. I never knew that. Well, then I'm not skipping the ads anymore. I'll let them play. Oh, well, I appreciate you. Yeah, yeah. If the ads play, that's really what we ask for, is because that's money from Google, and doesn't really cost you anything but precious time. But if an ad comes in the middle of the video, I don't blame you for skipping it, especially if you're enjoying the video. But the ones in the beginning, where it opens up, if you just let that puppy run, in other words, I always tell people, and it's what I do. I do two things when I watch somebody else. But I always watch Baby Mays, of course. And then might watch 3 or 4 minutes of somebody's video if they've got a topic that I think is interesting. But I always give it a like, even if I'm only on it for 30 seconds, because I know it helps the guy. And then I'll let the ad play. And when I open it up, I'll go get a cup of coffee, or I'll go use the restroom, or I'll just, set the phone down and let it run. Seems like you guys have been sick lately. I was sick the month before, but May's been sick a lot. I think rental prices at Big Rock and other venues will come down in price. They won't come down here. In fact, a guy that's a subscriber just rented one of the units. He bumped into us at Robinson's with his girlfriend and said he'd been watching the channel and he'd been living out in Bakong on the beach, and it was really hot. And you'd think living on the beach would be cooler, but it's actually not. For some reason, it's hotter and there's more bugs. So it's not like living at Malibu. Let me put it to you that way. And anyway, he seems to be real happy here. And he asked me about where I lived, and he saw the channel, and he met his girlfriend, knows May, and blah, 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 blah. And so he ended up just moving in. So I have, that's my first subscriber or viewer that is now moved in because they saw the video of the place. Let's see how much. The freezer was $200, and it's out on my little porch. Well worth the money, because refrigerators here are not like American refrigerators. They're very small. There's just not enough room to store food. And we learned over COVID that we needed to store food, not hoard it, but that's going out again. Shit. Okay, I'm gone. Okay, I'm back. We learned that if there's something we like, and obviously we like chicken, May likes pork chops. I like steaks when I can find them, because there's these inexpensive steaks that have been out of stock for 2 months. So when those steaks do come back in stock, I will buy every one that they have and put it in the freezer, because it just doesn't, it's just not like this. You can just roll in and buy anything you want. She really is a natural. What's funny about Riza is when she was with me, she was scared to talk. And that happens a lot. She's sitting next to her sister. She's just as comfortable as can be. And they walked around and they were showing her English is good. She's animated. She's funny. She's happy. I think this gentleman here is saying that she is impressive. I would agree with that. But when she sat down with me, I had to do all the talking. I don't know what it is. I really don't. I guess it's because she knows me, and so it's not like we're strangers. But these girls, they just get intimidated or something. I thought we were going to have a brownout. Let's see. Okay, the computer's working nice and slow. The internet is. Thank you, Paul, for your channel. I learned much about life in the Philippines. Well, thank you very much. It's just my life, though. Keep that in mind. What I do and what other guys do or other girls do or whatever, totally different. So this is slowing down, kids. I'm going to be on for about 20 more minutes. And then I do have to go. Yeah, the chicken did it. That bastard. Let's see. It's the freezer stocking up on meat. You ever get brownouts? You have to. No, that's a good question, though. But the brownouts don't. That freezer, as long as you don't open it, and break the seal. We haven't had any. I thought about that too. And there is a generator here on the premises that the guy fires up. He will do it if it's an extended brownout. It's expensive for him to run, but we've had some stuff in the refrigerator go sideways during a long brownout. We've had to throw out. But it wasn't like it was just bought. It might have been 2 or 3 days old to begin with, and then it just got too warm. I know it's cold all over, huh? I got the greatest idea about doing a show. It's funny you mentioned that, because I have a couple of friends that are really, really big. And I thought that if we had an extra bedroom here, we could set up a desk and a couple of chairs and do a Johnny Carson deal. And I got a couple of friends that are like really fat, they could be Ed. And I was thinking that I could pretend to be Johnny, and we could, instead of just doing a normal interview, we bring them out and have them sit down. And every time I say something, the guy playing Ed McMahon would go, "Yes, you are correct." And I could tap my pencil on the desk and then bring in another guest and have them move down. We don't have the room to do that. I just thought that would be funny as shit. I don't know about that, John, but I appreciate it. Yeah, I try to keep it as honest as possible. I thank you. I try not to sugarcoat it, and I do admit to my faults. I try to. I tell you the good along with the bad, and you know what is telling the truth is very good for yourself. And I think it's good when I tell people I have a dysfunctional family, or my kids went off the reservation, or one of my own insecurities or depression or whatever, because people relate to that. And they're like, yeah, that happened to me too. And suddenly some guy I don't know in the UK or Saudi Arabia or America suddenly doesn't feel alone. And it's not that misery loves company, but I have found that when you get together with guys and you talk about your real life problems, and you're not bitching and you're not moaning, you're not complaining, you're just kind of relating, that no, my life hasn't been like the Ozzie and Harriet show. Things went wrong. Guys can relate to that because none of us are perfect. Guys that pretend to be perfect that I think really come off wrong. Yeah, Gaylord is going to come up missing if the chicken breast issue isn't solved soon. Friggin' chicken, tell you. I got a little thing May wants to do with the chicken and this other new toy she got me. And so we got something planned for that. We're going to do some short videos too. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, man, the audio is awesome with this microphone I got. See, look at this little guy. Look at that guy. Best investment I ever made. Oops, this thing jumped. Where was I? Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Whew. Hey, Paul. Okay. Hey, Paul. Thanks for your email. Where do you live, province or city? You're welcome for the email. I live in Valencia, and the province is Apollon at Big Rock Resort. I don't hide from any of you people. Aloha from the dog pound. Yeah. I was all pissed off about 6 or 7 months ago. Uh, I was going to start a separate channel. I was going to call it Rude Dog. I was just going to chew out people. I came out of it though. She has migraines. She has migraines. And at first I thought it was because of her wisdom teeth. So I took her to the dentist and got her wisdom teeth taken out. That didn't help it. And then she probably needs a scan or something. But here's the deal. This COVID thing, they really get weird if you have a fever, which she's got. And I know she doesn't have COVID. She's not, it's just none of that stuff's there. But I've done this thing where I press between the thumb and finger right here on your hand, and that actually helps. That was actually a suggestion from a subscriber, from a viewer. And she likes it when I give her a massage. I'll rub her neck. And I think a lot of it's from eye strain because she jacks around on her phone doing editing. And I hired a young lady to teach her how to do it on the computer, and she won't do it because she didn't understand it. So, what are you going to do? Fisher Lord, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Man buns and skinny jeans. Yeah, they got to approve my membership idea. Basements. Yeah, here's a good observation here. Again, kind of funny, people living in the Philippines watching videos about people living in the Philippines. Yeah, that's what gets me about the trolley guys. It's like, there's so much to do and so much to see. Why are you watching me? And why do you care? And why are you calling baby May ugly names and making fun of the way she looks? I mean, and I'll get a life. And then I play it for baby and she just laughs. She goes, oh, I'm getting famous. If they're talking about me, I must be doing something right. Evening, babe. Yeah, I think the guys that watch me regularly know how mediocre this whole thing is. Yeah, that's right. Leave me alone and having tomato soup and grilled cheese. Mom! Mom, I need a grilled cheese. Yeah, I should have said that while I could buy and sell that guy because I really don't have that much money. But I got the feeling with him I could. Yeah, and I wouldn't either. I wouldn't want to buy him and probably couldn't sell him. Hey, Andrew, what's going on? I'd be glad when you guys can come out. We could all hang out together. We should have like a old dog party, right? Shane, thanks so much. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate your support all the time. The freezer was $200 USD. Brand new. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. I did not watch the video. She's more of an information channel, and she does a lot of research and gives advice and all that kind of hoo-ha. So her and I are polar opposites as far as content, but we are friends. So I always try to steer people her way because I know that the information she's giving is as true and accurate as it can get. She works at it, unlike me. And she's usually got someone qualified on there to back up her story. So, yeah, here it is again. He just did a real estate thing today. I saw that come up. I did one on real estate with a guy named George, and he did a bunch of explanations. But that was a while back. South Carolina. It's happening. Yeah, there's different strokes for different folks. That's why I think that it's such a great it's great to have diversity out there. I think her channel is super popular because like I said, she puts so much work into it, and she has these little, cute little endings and beginnings. Because I watched her at first when she was on my channel, and um, but she just works so hard, and I admire her work ethic. And the information she puts out there is good for new guys, but it does nothing for guys like me. So um, that doesn't make it right or wrong. I doubt she watches me. Well, thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate that. You know what? I didn't know that. I didn't see that. Bud did a video today about the distance he could do on a wireless mic. We just got our wireless mics, and I had a girl come over and set it up for me. Um, and because there was a couple of things that I was just having issues with that she straightened out. I had a new phone that May got me for my birthday, so I had her set that up. And what else? Oh, the gimbal. She walked me through some stuff. It's weird. You do these how-to tutorials and the instruction booklet, and you follow it to a T. And for some reason, I can't. And they leave stuff out. Um, that should be in there. And I keep blaming myself for being stupid, but it turns out that maybe I'm really not that stupid because the 19-year-old who's an IT student and works with computers and was working with this very simple, supposedly simple gimbal, I said, well, why isn't this working? And she's like, I don't know. And so she jacked around with it for another 25 minutes. She watched the video of how to do it. She had the instructions. And then she had to figure it out on her own that you had to turn off a button before this thing would work. And so, anyway, so what's going to happen is I'm going to do a video tour of one of our studio apartments out here. And I'm going to play with my brand new phone and my brand new wireless microphones and my not so brand new gimbal that's been sitting here for a few months. And then I'm going to practice with it with May. And the gimbal's really for May because she does the outside stuff and needs video stabilization. But we found it works out best if we just went offline. If I hold the camera and she does the walking and talking, and with the wireless mics, it's going to make a world of difference. A world of difference because you have no idea what it's like where she's got a mic tapped to her with a wire on it, and I got one on my shirt, and then there's wires hanging, and then the wires get hung up in a bush while you're trying to walk through a complex or wherever you're walking. And so I think it's going to be a world of difference. I told May it's time to step up the game a little bit. You're getting popular, and she agrees. And so that's why we're investing money into these kind of things for her. I got to get through these comments, kids, because I got to go in 4 minutes. Motorbike. I don't know what that means. So I'm going to blast through this. When in doubt, take the trade out. You got that right. And I was going to do a car video. That would be something I could do on the member thing. That would be something. I had that suggestion last month because I was in the car business. And people said that I should do stuff about buying a car and how to negotiate and how to shop and what to watch out for. That would be something good on a member thing because it would be stupid on a Paul in the Philippines where guys are going to watch it about the Philippines, right? But here I come along giving car buying tips. That's kind of like false advertising, right? But if on a member thing, I can do a preview, say I'm going to do a thing about cars and or buying a car. or whatever. And that would be something that I think would work on that. And like I said, it's a test balloon for 1 month. And I'll start it in March. So there you go. If the man buns approve it. Thank you very much, Andrew. We appreciate that. I'm glad you like it. Let's see here. What's this say? I don't know about my internet, kids. Budget comparison from start and after things have settled down. Also budgeting for trips. Yeah, my budget has changed by about $100 just because of the exchange rate. So I need to do a budget video. Okay, well, appreciate your being here from the beginning, dude. Shout out to Sun Moon. My ex-wife used to suffer from migraines. A couple of things that helped: inhale lavender oil, ginger in diet, and magnesium. Okay. Well, the magnesium, you know what's interesting is that there's magnesium in bananas, right? She eats a bunch of bananas. She likes fruit. Ginger she uses in cooking, but we don't have any lavender oil. I don't know if that's available, but we can give it. I'll give anything a try. It's the availability. It's trying to find it. You know, Jose, I could probably sit and hang out with you all day too. Nothing I like more than just a nice conversation, you know, just hanging out. That's why I was enjoying myself so much the other day with Gary and Justin. It's just the three of us. We were just sitting around, no agenda. Nobody wanted anything from anybody. Nobody needed anything. We were just talking. And it was, you know, how much do I need to live moderately? That's such a difficult question. And I don't mean to be a dick, but I could say the same thing to you. How much do I need to live moderately where you're at? But in the budget videos, and I know where you're coming from. In the budget video, I tell people I live on $1,500 a month, and it's gone up to $1,600 a month just to stay even. And then there's actually a dynamic because I'm on Social Security. I either get paid every 4 weeks or every 5 weeks because I get paid on the second Wednesday of every month. So the 5-week will sometimes change. And I've explained all that before, and I didn't want to be repetitive, but I've realized that there's like 4,000 or 5,000 new subscribers that probably haven't seen that video since I did one. And so I'll do it again. I was going to do it yesterday and I just shined it on. Stephen Plum, I have 99 cents laying around on the floor of my car for you. There you go. I know the truth. I'm against censorship. Have you thought about any economies getting worse and desperation increasing, that safety getting worse? I actually thought that was going to happen, but it didn't. Not here, because the economy got real bad. Right? I would. I don't know about this. You know what I should do? See, my internet's getting weird, so that my comments aren't coming up. Damn it! I got to go anyway. Here we go. Let's see. So for 99, I can rail on you all I want. Absolutely. You can rail on me all you want right here for free. I just want to do something as a test balloon for May's channel. I want to try it here first. Hello. I find your videos entertaining and also slowly I'll catch up. Well, thank you very much, Dennis. Yeah, it's funny. Is a lot of older videos are getting watched for some reason. And Google's always confusing me. I think it's because they don't like me. I'm sorry these comments are coming up really slow because I think the internet's getting weird. Ever think of sending May to school? Education is good for the rest of her life. Better paying jobs too. She's reticent to go back to school. She would feel odd because she left at a very low level. Grade school. She was sent out to go to work. It's just the way it is. So she was guilty of being born poor. And yeah, she's uneducated. And she's not willing to go back. She's learning life. I think she's got wisdom, which sometimes beats education all to hell. And a degree doesn't do shit out here, to be honest with you, unless you're overseas foreign worker. There's nothing here that pays good. Teacher, nurse, any of that. It's not what you'd call a good living. And you have to have a degree to work at McDonald's. So just imagine if you want to be, whatever. My doctor, for example, charges $10 for a visit. So is that good money? I don't think so. So I think YouTube's the way to go. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to be out of your guys' hair in a minute. Because I got to go somewhere. Always watch video. Oh, just tuned in. You're entertaining, worth paying a little to watch. I bet the trolls steal movies on the internet and watch them from the basement. Yeah. I don't think 99 cents a month is asking too much as a test balloon. I was just talking about. God, my internet's getting squirrely. So there's Jason. And I was just talking. Hi, Jason. I was just talking about the little prayer time that we had with Gary over at Coffee Groove and how much we enjoyed it. And I'm going to start a little in case you're just tuning in, Jason, I'm going to start a little member thing. And it's going to be a float balloon to see if it works and see if we can do a concert with you for members. And then we can make the video public later, I guess. I'll figure it out. So good morning, my friend Jason. All right, guys, I'm gonna run through the comments. I promised you this was going to be short. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little update ski and run that idea by you. And then, of course, I wanted to have a couple of trolls jump in. Well, if you're really scared, you should take it to the usual. You too, think about it. I should take her to the USA. Okay, well, thank you for your suggestion. She's starting to feel better. Talk about some people projecting. I've gotten mail order bride comments about my Thai wife on the web quite a few times. No cojones to say that anywhere else but the web. You know what? I've always said, or at least I've thought it a lot, is without there any threat of violence or getting mad or angry, I would love to have these guys or girls, I don't know what they are because they never have a picture. I would like to have them sit in a public place like Tom Tom's Coffee. And May sits over here, and I'm sitting here, and they're sitting there. And I want them to repeat what they said about May's appearance or my age or what a sex pat, e-beggar, blah, 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 that I am to my face. Not on Skype, not where you're still safely at home. I want you to look me in the eye, man to man, and say it to me. And I would have respect for you if you did. If you could look at me and say, you know what, I think this and I think that and blah, 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 blah. And then I could reply. And like I said, there would be no, at least on my end, there wouldn't be any anger. Life's too short to get mad. Life is too short to hate, right? Hate is a wasted emotion. See there? I don't look a day over 89. And I don't feel a day over 99. Every day I wake up, I go, well, what's going to hurt today? what's my new ache going to be? Thank you very much, Gustavo. You rock. So do I have to watch the commercials for me or you to get more money? And that's how AdSense works. That's how Google works, is if you let the ads run, um, the advertisers pay. Let's see, I subscribe to yours and May's channels, but to be honest, I wouldn't pay to be a member. I enjoy both channels, but if I am totally honest, I enjoy yours better than May's. Well, appreciate your honesty, boss. That's the way to be. Honest. Thank you, sir. I'm going to have to blast through these kids because we got to go. Hey, Brian, over there in Angeles City. I spent a weekend in Angeles. I've got to tell that story one day. It's so funny. Oh, my God. My weekend in Angeles City. Oh, God, it's a funny story. Let's see. Oh, YouTube Premium is great for all vloggers because you guys get to watch it without any commercials at all, but we get paid as if you did. I didn't know that going in, but I get a little separate line that says how much money I made from YouTube Premium. And so it's as if actually YouTube Premium, if everybody was a YouTube Premium guy, I think everybody would make a lot of money, to be honest with you, because they pay us as if you watched every ad and you don't have to watch any. Isn't that interesting? I think it is. Freaking man buns. Oh, absolutely. And everybody's an expert. Everybody's got a better way for me to do my channel. Would love to see some furnished rental videos. Well, there's a couple about both the places I've lived in. If you, I know it's painful, but you'd have to go back through my catalog, if you will. I did an apartment tour of my old place, and I've done an apartment tour of this place, which is furnished. May's done one about this place on her little channel. And then in the next few days, we're going to do one on one of the, what do you call it, studio apartments for 12,000 pesos a month here where I live. And the owners just keeps asking me when we're going to do it. I keep telling her later. I've gone into Filipina time. Jeez. Switzerland, rock on, Daddy-o. I am going to be signing off here, kids. I'm going to go through these, and I'm going to try to answer. I wish I had more time. I love doing these live streams. I like these more than doing videos for some reason because I get to talk to you guys. Age limit for working in the Philippines. Well, for me, working here is I'd have to be self-employed, and that would have to all go into a Filipina's name because they won't give me a job. They don't give me a job unless it was like just super specialized. But May's too old to get a job. All right, so I'm just going to kind of put these comments up here, kids. If I've missed you, I apologize. I do this on every stream, it seems. I get behind because I get long-winded. Mike Foster, thank you very much. Didn't we just chat? Yeah, give me a thumbs up too. What the hell? Let's see, I'm the 5'2" diet and it's working as usual for 5 days and fast. You know what? I fasted a few months ago. I fasted for like almost 36 hours. I felt great. I'm looking forward to doing it again. It's just a matter of convenience, if you will. It's like something I've got to plan, and it's the social aspect. So there's stuff like tomorrow's Valentine's. So we're going to go to a Valentine's lunch with our friend Mark and his girlfriend. And then May and I are going to go to a dinner and we're by ourselves. And I know it's going to go off the radar a little bit, but oh well. Okay. So I'm going to post up these these comments, and I hope I don't skip anybody, but May's looking at me like, hey, we got to go. Hey, YouTube Premium, rock on, Daddy-O. I would get it, but I don't watch other videos that much. Honest to God. I watch like dogs fighting cats and stuff like that, I like Denzel Washington too. He does some great motivational speaking, and I watch comedy, but not enough to pay the premium because the ads are. Yes, this is reinforcing what I said. So if you're a premium, if you pay the money to Google, not to me, but to Google, and if you're on YouTube a lot, you may just want to hook up for that because you don't have to deal with any ads whatsoever, and the vlogger or the content creator gets paid the same. Yeah, I'd say it is. I did a video, Mike, on can May and I live on $1,000 a month, probably 10 videos ago. So you might want to catch that. But yeah, I've done it. And my overhead is about $550. So that left me $450 to live on for 4 weeks. And I could do it. It comes down to food and entertainment. I mean, that's really my budget video in a nutshell. But I'll draw it out again. I'll do another video on that. I'm gonna win because I've been late. I've been really lazy. I like this better. I don't know why. It's more fun. May doesn't like to snorkel, but I do. Oh, first time on the channel. Well, welcome aboard, buddy. I've got to get through this. I got to go. I'd stay on forever if I could. Let's see. Road to the Philippines. Thank you very much. Alvin Francisco, 25 pesos. Thank you so much. Oh, boy, you know what? There's truth in that. I like the old sayings, get what you pay for, time waits for no one, etc., etc. Thanks for just subscribing. It is 7:45 a.m. I'm 15 minutes late. I'm going to have to bail out, kids. I will catch you guys next time. Let's see. Oh, God, it's cold. 250 people on, I think 300 at the peak. All right, Gustavo, you got a deal. Next time I do a live stream, I'm going to stay on just till there's nobody else watching. And maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know. No, tomorrow's Valentine's. Maybe I'll do that Monday. Yeah, Jaws too. How much is a scooter or a used scooter? I bought my scooter for $1,600, and depends on what size you get. So anywhere between, I don't know, $1,000 to $2,000, a round number. So as you can see, I'm just kind of going through these computers. I keep calling them computers, through the comments. Well, that's a good suggestion. Love you too. Yeah, I have never been one to shy away from being old. I don't know what the problem is with being old. Didn't that mean you win? I mean, didn't I win? I'm older and I'm having fun. I'm having more fun now than when I was. I think it's winning. I don't know. Good morning, my friend. We're gonna have to get together and do a stream together or something, huh? I have not been vaccinated. So I'm going to bail out. Let's give a shout out to my friend uh, Ging. And it's all good, my friend. Okay? You know what I mean. It's all good. We'll have to get together. We'll have to do a stream or something. See, you're reading my mind. Let's do it. Your place or mine. It'll be fun. All right, that's it. We're out. All right. I love you all. I hope you all peace, tranquility, good health. Thanks for joining in. And I look forward to seeing you again. Probably day after tomorrow, I'll do another stream. I don't like to interfere. That's why I go on early, because a lot of people stream at like 7, at 8 or 9 or 10 o'clock. So usually, since I'm up early anyway, I just like to stream when nobody else is. And that way I'm not busting in on them. Okay. So let's see. Bye-bye. See ya. Okay. I'm ending on that. Later, guys. Bye.